Cheers, everybody, and welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, Jack. We're live once again, we're live once again. Go tell somebody. We got this covert cannabis high THCA flower. It is indoor hemp. All right. It is federally legal. It's the only cannabis that's federally legal. All right. Much love, much love. Okay, y'all. Cheers. Good morning. Don't I look good? All right. Someone asked me just last night a comparison. How would I compare this to pain medicine? And I told him, well, it's better. And he asked me, how is it better? And I said, well, first off, the only side effect is the high you get off this. There is no bad side effects off of cannabis. But there are tons of side effects for pain medicine. One, addiction. You'll react that pill, and then you need another pill to counteract pill, and another pill to counteract that pill. Those can ruin your liver, ruin your stomach, ruin your esophagus, and so forth. Pain medicine, big pharma, is poison. Cannabis was mentioned in the Bible in Genesis 1:29. It was meant for food or medicine. Here we go, y'all. So here we go. We're going to have a little bit of that. And I hope y'all doing well. Hit that like and share it up. Let's get this live going. And I'm going to pack medicine in a second here. All right. So, like I said, it's some good medicine. It's better than that one. Pain pills, because the only side effect is your high. Yeah. All right, that's the side effect. And this is the only medicine people use for the side effect. All right, what I need. Here. Goes like that. Right on. Well, we got that shared out. All right. Got to grab me a drink. Yeah. I'll make another room. Cheers, everyone. On this right here. We got Pilgore in the house. He saved me before I had to hit the play button. All right. What's up? Oh, man. Good morning, Chief. Yeah, good morning, CK. Cheers tonight. I woke up a little earlier today than I wanted to. The sunlight was coming through the windows, and I left the bathroom door open, and you can see it from the bathroom into the bedroom, because it's bedroom. Just come right on in and just made my eyes when they didn't want to. I needed 30 more minutes. Just 30 more minutes, but the son does not understand that. I want, do they? I don't know. Is this a stupid question? Can I use tint film for cars on house windows? If so, is there woke up with a new puppy at 3 a.m. and went back to sleep? Hey, gotta love them little puppy puddles. You wake up in the morning and you step on puppy puddles. Ice cold puppy puddles. Yeah, buddy. I remember them days. Little puppy. Okay. Heck yeah. Thank you. I think I might get that mirror finished then. Because it's just too much light from that. It's right in this way, goes right through the window into the bedroom part, and it's like way too much. I'm not used to having windows again. Yeah, my old house had a lot. That's one thing I liked about that place. It had a lot of windows, big windows. The camper didn't have that many, so it was always drabby inside, unless I cracked one window open, And well, okay, yeah, I'll do that. Well, actually, I know a guy that'll do it for me if I buy the film. So, because he did his brother's truck a week ago just for what? A bud. Think about that. I'll give him a bud gladly. Be like, hey, here's film. Tint my windows. Here's your bud. I'll even smoke them with you. Yeah, you're there. So you got all the way. My pajama pants. On my blue jeans yet. She'd already been to the chicken coop. Yeah. We'd been outside checking all the animals and stuff. I went out there barefoot too. People are like, no wonder you're immune to everything. You walk barefoot in chicken sheet. I swear that is some pretty looking stuff. I got plans to do some stuff today after church. So hopefully Buddy will be here in time. I definitely need more than one hand on this project. More than one set of hands on this project. I got a bunch of poles I got to put together and assemble a frame for a chicken coop. Directions it takes 2 to 3 people half a day. So for me and my friend, that was I take half a day at least, I'm sure. You found a wooden toilet seat with wood burning on it, and you wouldn't believe what they go for. I have no idea what they sell for. I remember the old wood toilet seats. Yeah, my aunt had some. She also had a little, what do you call it, a fuzzy carpet thing she would sit on the toilet thing too. Oh man, those were not good idea. uh, they decorative, but they ain't a good idea. Yes, you think about it. Yeah, yeah. I got all the tools I can, you know, but I'd have to do a lot of sanding, and I don't like the sand. But I definitely have to sand because I don't want no one suing me because my toilet list give them a splinter in the butt. Yeah, heck yeah. I like money. I don't have a lot. I like to have just enough to get by. You know, I don't want to get ahead. I want to get by. Because if I get ahead, I'll get lazy and stop doing. That's, you know, because I don't want the different tax bracket. And plus, I like it the way it is. Each one $200 for a toilet seat. Okay, I got 12 Western red cedars that are about yay big around. Um, they're good 30-foot tall. Let's just say if I cut them down, kill dry it, slab it, one tree should, the trunk should make at least 2 dozen, one trunk. So you gave me $1 million idea, buddy. Red cedar too. That way it'll keep the bugs out the bathroom and it will smell good. Yeah, I like that idea. That's a lot of sand in there, but it'd be worth it. That's a lot of. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Hmm. Got another idea. How about where the toilet lid goes? Make a lid, but make a lid with a planter on top of it. You paid $3 for the one, selling it for under 78. Hell yeah, that's a good profit, man. Oh wow. If you're a used car salesman, I can see you getting into a racketeer. Just kidding. Just kidding. That's a big markup, bro. That's a good markup. Hey, why not? Walmart does that stuff, man. They pay $3 for something in China and then they sell it for $200, you know, or they pay a penny for it and then you for something like a T-shirt and then you put it on and you wonder why the daggone rim falls off. Uh, they sell, heck yeah, it lists over 200. Nice. Heck yeah, man. Shoot, I can see it already. Toilet lids, toilet seats, and toilet lids. Uh, I could wood carve some hummingbirds in them and some pliers and all that stuff. And yeah, man, that's a hustle. Pay less and charge regular price. Right? Hey, that's what pawn shops do. I mean, pawn shops pay you 10% of premium of anything. So So, so yeah, you making the money too. You buy stuff real cheap and sell it for it. That's good. Yeah, buddy, that's good. I mean, I don't know if you have a market for anything like Star Wars figures that come in kids meals for Burger King. You know, I got a couple sets of them still in plastic. You shop thrift stores, pawn shops, and sales. Heck yeah, I bet you do like I do. You go to all the platters and plates and look for the silver. Man, I made a killing off of someone. There's no more now because everybody's aware of it. So silver's going up, way up. You know, everybody's aware of it now. Going to the thrift stores, buying the spoons and the forks and the platters, and then taking the stainless steel out of it and just selling the silver and making some money. There's a lot of money in it. Like my mom gave me a bunch of old silver spoons. She was like, "I don't need them. I don't know if they're worth anything." I said, "Mama, it's silver. It's worth some money right now." And she goes, "It ain't worth nothing." I'm like, because she's still thinking yesteryear. I said, "Mama, use your phone and ask Google how much an ounce of silver is." And then she saw it, her eyes lit up. And I said, "That right there is a couple pounds." She was like, anyone, right? I'm not teaching. That's better stuff. But yeah, 4 more ounces of silver, right on. Hey, if it works, it works. And also, if you want to make it work, you gotta work it. And if you work it every day, it works. And when you work it every day, you're working every day and you're making all the money. All right. Sorry, man. I need some sort of jingle in my head, some music. The background. Dude, now y'all know why my keyboard's always so sticking together. I drop, shake all over my keyboard. Shoot, I dropped some dabs on it one day. And now my space bar barely works. My friends was like, "Hey, why don't you just clean your laptop?" I'm like, "Why don't you get a haircut?" He said, "Because I don't want to." I said, "Well, there you go." Cheers. I'm done. Oh, man. That's a good one. Cheers, everybody. Wow. None of them really was tasty. I do need some sort of jingle going on this morning. My dog's curled up on the couch looking at me like, "No, you don't. I'm trying to sleep, dude." He's like, "Get off that damn thing and let me go back." Yeah, he wants to sleep all day, but up at night making noise. That's what doggies do. Let a dog do what a dog's gonna do. Don't try to turn it into a cat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How y'all like that one? AI, clip that. Yeah. I do need some music. That's my cup of coffee. Where's my thing? Oh, okay. See, I forget it. Forget my head if it want to attach to my body. Yeah, you're the only person in our circle that I know that's won a cannabis cup for anything. You know, all the rest talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. You know, anybody can talk the talk. I mean, shoot. All they got to do is Google search a few things and then they know stuff, right? It don't take a lifetime of trial and error, does it? No, you just Google stuff these days. People watch somebody on YouTube and they know it all. No, you don't learn nothing by trial and error. I'm being a sarcastic guy, y'all. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, Bill. Or people think they can watch one video and then they get free seeds from somebody and they fuck up and have a light leak and it ends up herming on them and all of a sudden they got seeds. They don't tell nobody what happened and they become a breeder all of a sudden. You know what I'm talking about? They haven't grown one season. They already got 4 strains. Not just once, but you won 3 events. That's awesome, man. See, that shows you're tried and true, you know? I mean, people only, people dream of that, you know? Of winning something like that. You ain't not kissing ass, I'm just speaking facts. Yeah, some people might have big operations on here, but a lot of them, they don't talk about it, you know, and they're done with teaching too, you know, that's why they don't show their stuff no more. A lot of people have gotten that way because I'll say this, everybody wanted to be famous and everybody wanting to get subs. I mean, not subs, to get sponsors and be famous. Ruined it because the egos in the head. And that's what ruined it for everybody. Egos. Make it gritty. We got more hate than anything for winning. Hey man, I look up to you for that. Well, you know, and but you know what? You can take the hate. You're worse than I know on here that it don't bother you. You just make a video about it. You know, it don't bother you. I mean, shoot, it don't bother me no more either. It daggone pretty much. I go live now just to annoy the people that don't want me to go live and to have a good time. You know, I want to smoke. I want to listen to music. And I don't want to do it on here anyway because I don't like watching TV in the morning. I used to watch other people go live, but staying on my own channel, I don't get in trouble. Yeah, I'm like, things make me just want, you just keep winning. Yeah, look at me, man. Everybody wanted to see me fail, right? They wanted to see me get in a camper out of the house. They wanted to see me bounce around. Just go broke. Got tired of drinking. It was life away. That's what I was doing. I'm sorry for myself. But I picked myself up off the ground and I rise. Look where I'm at now, man. Yeah, look where I'm at now. But once in a while, you have to remind yourself of the past so you don't go there. You know, sometimes you got to remind yourself. I keep mementos of some of my failures laying around the house to remind me I messed up and not to do it again. But one thing I do know I got to work on, a lot of people on here don't know. You probably could see it in me. I got anger issue. A lot of people on here don't get to see. And I take it out on myself. Take it out on my properties. I fucked up this, my dude. Now I gotta go buy some sheetrock. And I wanted to paint that room a different color anyway. Now I got to get it done fast. But I got to learn, dude. I got to learn to control myself. I remember we learned that's how somebody else learns from my mistakes and it helps them. I'm happy. And I mean, one thing on YouTube I learned was not everybody's here to be your friend. And they might act like your friend, but they're just baiting you so they can use you one way or another, either now or in the future. Or when they get mad at you, they have info to burn you with. I learned that. And a lot of people in here like that. Whichever purpose, yes, sir. MJ Farmstead is farming life, y'all. Oh, he's got baby goats out there on the farmstead now. Got a bunch of chicks going on out there and veggies popping all over. All right. I like to promote certain people, Billboard. When people that are worth something comes live, I'll say, shut up. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, you know, I seen a video that surfaced. Our local showed me. And this is a video with me. And it had some AI generation stuff going on. Hey man, the great Ayatollah looked like a saint compared to the way they made me look. You haven't seen me go out talking about anyone run-ins with. Nope, you don't talk. That's one good thing. I mean, you let it eat up at their own guilt. Let the guilt eat them up. Kill them with kindness, Mama said. And someone that gave you she knocked at my door today said that they were and needed it. I'll go get them a gallon of gas to get them on down the road. I wouldn't say no, go on. I'd help them get a gas. Yeah, that would have cars blocking up the traffic on this road. I'm my laptop anymore. Yeah, talk all y'all want about me, y'all. I don't care. It gives me clout. The more they talk, the more people come over here to check me out. They might come over to troll, but instead of trolling, they end up staying and chilling. You know, that's happened a lot. And, you know, anybody coming over now. If they want to troll, let them troll because it just it boosts the views, it boosts the algorithm. They get too out of hand and I hide the comments, you know. I learned that, you know, hey, a view's a view. And I got a beautiful view coming in right now. It's a little bright. My glasses are in another room. Yeah, sun's coming in this window now. I'll have to turn this way. Because that sun is bright. You know, but that view is beautiful, man. I can't wait to get out there later and do some stuff. I hope my friend comes. I know he's busy helping his grandma out now. You know, he does help her out a lot. She ain't got nobody else to help her, so he's been doing a lot of yard work, and it's simple things. It's just like things that she wants done. So that eats up a lot of his day. But he's supposed to come over today, hang out, and help me with some stuff. Fingers crossed. They came right away to help me put the thermostat in when I told them I'd pay him. But it took him longer than it should have, man. He took the peacock all the way out. And he had a hard time to go get a new plug, and the one they were trying to sell us for that truck didn't have threads. It was the whole peacock assembly, you know, it wasn't just the threaded part. So they had one that was nothing but a thread, and we put that in there, and it done fine. No leaks or nothing. So, we flushed the radiator. Well, he did the thermostat, so I ain't got to worry about that plug for at least another year because I always change for that. But, hope my friend comes. A message right now and say, hey man, $50 for you. He'll be right over. I got you some smoke. Yeah, he helps his grandma. I'll let him help his grandma. She can't do it, and I know she wants some flowers planted in the garden. He's been busy working on that lately. And he told me he wants to come to my yard in the back with it. Anywhere I want a garden spot. He said he wants to do it and put a sign on there and take a picture of it and put it on his Facebook page because he's trying to get business of doing small gardens for people. And and then I'll dump my chicken compost over it and over it for about 6 months and then use it. And I'll turn it. That'd be the last time it gets tilled ever. Because I'm getting into the no-till thing, he wants to till. I'll let him build me some big mounds so I can do taters. I want some hills, big hills. At least yay deep, yay wide for taters. Because I like to stick the taters all the way down until it hits solid ground. And I also bring more dirt up on the sides when I side dress it with 10. I do use that for my potatoes. I do use non-organic fertilizer. But I do use ashes. Use cardboard. How about you? I just moved in here. Plus, my parents moved and they gave me boxes. Dude, I got boxes, man. My dad asked me the other day, can you use boxes? I said, yes, sir. So he brought over a whole truck of them. I got them piled up on top of the lawnmower. But that's all right. I'm going to use them in between the garden beds for pathways too, That way I don't have to weed eat. I won't be using gasoline that much. Sure is. Yeah. I mean, great compost. I remember growing up when I was a kid, I used to ask my dad, why's Granny got trash in her backyard? He said, why don't you ask her, son? So I asked her. I said, Granny, why do you got trash in your backyard? She goes, first off, that's my garden spot. And I said, yes, ma'am. She goes, but that's composting. I said, what? And then she told me. She used to always throw all her organic stuff, no animal fat waste out there in the garden, all her cardboard, all her papers, everything, and let it break down over winter. And then Papa would use a old or Medro plow, whatever you want to call it, metal, you know what I'm talking about, sawbuster, whatever. Turns it right over on its side. But yeah, they would always do that. And then they'd wait and let that rot, a few weeks, and back in, he'd do it right around usually beginning of March, and right around 1st of April, he would actually go out there with a hose and chop, 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 chop. And then they make their rows by hand after that. Coffee grounds, eggshell, yes sir. Oh yeah, and we got eggshells. That's one thing. That's one thing to me is gold. Here's my eggs. I mean, yeah, they're going down a lot in the grocery stores, but to me, it's a steady source of protein. Nah, all I gotta do is pay feed for, and I don't mind feeding my pets. My chickens are my pets. My pigs are my food. But the roosters, I look at them like food because the first time they spur somebody, they go down. I kept spurred me, but that was bound to happen. You know what you're doing. You can compost soil in 3 to 4 weeks. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Shoot, that's how a lot of companies make soil in that much time or less these days. I mean, shoot, I would have to search it because I can't remember it off the top of my head, but there's a couple enzymes you can put in there and they'll go to town and they'll break it down, grow food for your pets. The information is on my community post page. Okay. Hell yeah. I'm going to start at coming up. See here. Come on, phone. It's messed it up, dude. Not too many. Hold on. All the information is on your community post and what to do. All right. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Okay. Community. I'm scrolling. Ooh, nice. Man, those looked great. Those chops, dude. I just seen your pork chops. I keep seeing you making bank off of pennies too. Man, I got a ton of those. How was that kid that used to always walk up and down the parking lots, and then became that team that did, and then the old man that did looking for pennies. Well, I got a bunch of pennies. Every link you need to watch and learn. Right on. Well, thank you for having that up. I know you quit teaching stuff, but I appreciate it. Minus the other crap, yeah. Yeah, you sell everything. Heck yeah. Sell everything. All right. I shouldn't have done that. Now I'm waiting. I was picking at a scab, man. That's a I tore my legs up recently during the move, man. All picking up stuff and not paying attention to walking into the trailer hitch and I'm clumsy, man. I've always have been. I think that's why people stick around to watch me hurt myself accidentally. Yeah. Started out with just coins, then got more to try there. I got something unique. Some unique automation. There you go. There you go, Pilgrim. You ready? You don't see this every day. But that's not what the thing is. All right, brother. I got this. Got stamps from all over. Different stamps. A silk cassette tape. Oh, yeah. A lot of people don't see these anymore. 3 cent, 5 cent, and 7.9 cent stamps. And those haven't been used yet. Then we got the 10.9 cent, and 5.9 cent, and the 9.3 cent stamps. Bottom. Ain't never gonna see a stamp that cheap again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got 10 cent stamps, 8 cent stamps. Oh, I got that. That's one of the little goodies I keep in my china cabinet. And ever since I grew up, I always had my eye on my mama's china cabinet. I love that thing. It was antique when they got it, and it's antique now for sure. And I mean, it's hard to describe it, but except to say Victorian era. You have stamps also? Awesome, man. Heck yeah. Best thing is hitting the state sales. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh my goodness. My mama told me when they passed, I get all her junk, and my mama is a hoarder. My garage is full still. She just, my dad said, son, you keep all that stuff and you get rid of it how you want. But for a wolf for $1,100 worth for you, they were. I bolted each of them to the wall so they wouldn't fall down because I know how mama overdid and overload stuff sometimes. So yeah, they're sturdy, big old shelves up. On our shelves, it's a pretty 35 by 35, as you can say. I mean, too bad we live so far away. I got wooden shaft golf clubs. Oh, those ears on the treasure hunters for a business name. Right on. Yeah, I changed my name a lot. I had it when I had a Carolina Game Fowl. That's my business. When I had the Ruddy Shack, that's my real business. You know, I got another page for that, and there's videos on me on that. If you look it up, the Ruddy Shack, it'll be a video that the owner. Passed away the other year. Him and his brothers now own it. Well, his brother owns Carl's Jr. He owns Hardy. Wood wedges, yes, sir. Man, we went too far for stuff like that. I'd hate right here. That's a piece of history for golfers, you know. I mean, they look good in doctors' offices and offices and stuff like that, you know. They make money for that stuff. You just picked up a set of ping clubs, nice. Yeah, I would have. So if I was closer, heck yeah, dude. Too bad American Pickers is no longer a thing. They came out this way years back, and we saw them. We were at the grocery store when they went to Pikeville. There's an old car dealership across the street there, right? Old AMC dealership. It closed down, full stock of cars. There's some cars that a lot of people, they bought two of them. They bought a Gremlin. Out a motorcycle from them. The AM. I have a bunch of Harley stuff to list I got the other day. Yo, so heck yeah, I got a bunch of Harley stuff out there, man. Harley parts, stock parts, handlebars, uh, seats, what do you call it? Stuff. I got a Harley jacket on keep. Like $500 with 20. I mean, it's yeah, it's got the flying hog on the back, stitched in. sizes big purpose. That way I can have me a vest up underneath there, man. I don't trust people. I don't trust going in the public, man. I always have some sort of staff protection on me or something. Paranoid, dude. I'm paranoid. I have every right to be. I'm telling you. So everything, all right, man. I know you do. Anybody looking for land out there? He got it. You looking for rocks? He's got it. He got him, Joe. He's got all kinds of stones. Rolling stones. Go check out Pilgor Stones. He'll make your dreams dazzle. All right. This stuff makes me feel good. This makes me feel good. I'm getting a sativa feeling off of an indica. How about that? Oh, snap. Can't touch. Dude, the front part of my screen just fell. Oh, man. No wonder my computer had a freaking green thing and what you call it ain't clicked together. Falling off at the corner. Time for me to get another laptop, and then I'll have to figure out my passwords again. I can't remember one, but Google remember or Chrome remembers. You have a blessed day too, man. Thanks for coming. I won't smoke one more bong yet. Almost at my hour. It's 58:58. Yeah, so I'll be getting off here in a minute. Cheers. Thanks for coming, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.